Greetings fans, hyperfans, and people lost looking for videos of cats on YouTube. I'm sorry for the shakiness of the video this time, but I did not have time to set up my usual conglomeration of Lego rubber bands that I use for holding my camera in place when I do reviews. I've been sent a thing which I've been asked to review, but the Jiffy bag has come in kind of egg-shaped, I guess. Hang on. I don't know what's there, but hang on, I think I've got movement. What the? Ah! And welcome to the Drop Review. Okay, so most of what I do on my channel is reviews of toys, and this is still kind of a toy, but you're not going to find it in the toy shop. This is the Breffo smartphone mount, the Spiderpodium. British design, modern adventure. The box it comes in is absolutely bedecked with these washed out 1970s style Instagram photography. Compatible with all handheld devices, advanced soft touch rubber material, bends and moulds to fit all devices, portable, lightweight and strong, multi-award winning design, British designed and made. Well, let's just see what exactly that thing that attacked me was. And this is it. We have here a little rubbery spider. A central, very stiff body with 8 squidgy, bendable legs. The rubber that covers the wires here is segmented, so you can bend it halfway through a segment, but it's very much obvious you're supposed to be bending it at certain points. It's kind of the same type of material that was in twisty ties before all the toy companies went over to paper ties. The material on the top is sort of a very matte, very textured rubber, and it looks like a face hugger, it looks like a little pet spider, but it's got a purpose to it. Mainly, and the whole reason this thing's been sent out to me, is it can be used as a tripod when you are filming. So, you want to get some great shots, you don't have enough hands to hold your camera, your props, etc. You can set it to whatever angle you want and it will stay there. It's incredibly sturdy metal under that rubber, so it's going to hold the weight of an iPhone, the weight of an Android phone, even the weight of an iPad, because they do come in that bigger size, whilst you run around, do stuff in front of it, and it's not going to do that thing that toy joints do, where it slowly gives way under weight, and if you're doing 2 hours of the same sketch over and over so that you're going to try and cut them together, you're not going to find that your camera's gone sort of from this slowly to that and finding your shots not match-upable. If you have more expensive cameras, this hole in the middle is very much designed to put a camera mount through and put into that 1/4 inch screw hole that's on the bottom of most cameras. I've just pulled out my very old Kodak Digital to show that this thing is, it's completely versatile. It's not relying on set connections, it just grips it in the same way as a very materialistic octopus would grab onto anything that it owns. So you can use it for your phone. I mean, I love how it looks on the iPhone. Let's take those side ones, which are actually slightly shorter. Wrap those ones around. And it's cute. It looks like it should run over to you when it starts ringing. But it doesn't matter what you put in it. You can put your phone in there. You can put your iPod on there, and it will actually minimize that nasty noise that you get when you're just playing music through it, the internal speakers, and it's sitting on the counter. You can put fruit in it. You can have that sitting on your desk reminding yourself that you are supposed to be eating healthily at lunch. You can put your Japanese on it. Okay, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. But I've been sent this because I'm starting to do video reviews. I'm reviewing toys of all different sizes, from little tiny action figures to huge 15-inch dolls, and I don't have a versatile way of mounting my camera to do those. My studio is a small room in my flat that I have to kick people out of in order to set up a couple of lamps and a sheet of paper so that I can get a nice clean background, but usually this is what I use. I build little Lego stands that will hold my iPhone, clip onto the back of chairs. I use rubber bands and wristbands to hold everything together, and I lose maybe a quarter of my footage with me swearing because the camera's slipped. Hopefully, from now on, my camera's going to be held in place by my new little body. Unless it murders me in my sleep. The one thing that I'm maybe a little bit disappointed about with the Spiderpodium is it doesn't really curl around the iPhone in sort of a passive way. I mean, you can't really have it sort of curled round in your pocket and just set it up when and where you want it. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't have it with you all the time. I mean, it is exceptionally comfortable and cool looking just wrapped around your wrist. And if somebody wanted to 3D print a mount for the iPod Nano to turn that into a full watch, that would be very cool. Because it is a bendy metal under there rather than a set of joints, it's not going to work its way loose, but eventually those things are going to give out. I've been told that it takes about 3,000, 4,000 bends of each joint to weaken it. I'm not going to sit there and test it, especially since I want to get the most use possible out of this. But I suppose you would be stupid to just sit there flexing it for any reason other than you wanted to break it. And whilst it looks all sort of neat and mechanical when it comes initially packed, even when I was trying to get it back into the box after having had a little play with it, it's going to look really organic. That's a good thing for me, but if you are someone who is being really techie minded and want it to look mechanical, yes, I am all about aestheticism, then it's not going to do that. It does come in a massive range of colours, including a glow-in-the-dark one. That would have been kind of cool, but the black one just looks nice and spidery. I can definitely imagine me taking this along to conventions and just setting it up somewhere out of people's reach and catching people as they walk past. I can certainly imagine me using it in all my reviews from this point on, which reminds me I will have to add those into the credits, which reminds me that if you want to pick up one of these, you can get them from Breffo.com. And if you do pick one up, send me a link, tell me how you're using yours. They're no longer allowing video responses on YouTube, so you will have to either tweet me a link. I am on the Macula, and the people from Breffo are on Breffo. Now, I think that the main reason I am going to be using this when I'm not using it for reviews is I'm just going to have this on my desk next to my laptop, because that other good thing about the mounting hole at the bottom is it's just the right size to fit the iPhone charger through. So I can have my phone standing next to it so I can see any messages that come up on the screen without having to pick it up every time that I hear a buzzing. I'd just like to give a really big thanks to Breffo for sending this out to me, and thanks for watching.